Alright, so in this video we got Drax the Destroyer, and we're going to start this video in 3, 2, 1, go. So Drax the Destroyer, it is, let me just move this cord real quick. Drax the Destroyer, sorry about that. It is 30 power snatches at 135. Every minute on the minute, you do 5 bar facing burpees. Rest until the 8-minute mark, and then you do it again. Dirty. So what I wanted to do with this workout, I knew that, some of the times that I was seeing, I was like, okay, well, some people are getting like sub 3 for both sets. I mean, that's pretty impressive. I think my buddy Jake Lockhart, the director of Mayhem Athlete Program, I think he got like in the 3s and then in the 4s. He told me you could probably get sub 3 and then sub 4, but you'd have to hurt for it. So I was like, challenge accepted. So what I wanted to do was, I think I did 10 on 1 minute. I did my 5 bar facing burpees and I did 10, and then I rested until the next minute because I knew the workout wasn't won in the first set. It was lost in the second. And so I wanted to make sure, because this one, it was actually really grippy and got really dirty towards the end. And so I want to keep my burpees nice and smooth. I wanted to just be as smooth as I could possibly be. I wanted to do, I think, sets of 5 or 6, drop, and then do a set of 4 or 5 to finish the 10 for the minute. So right here, it's 2 sets of just kind of just go, grip and rip and go. Snatches are not my best movement. If these were power cleans at 185, this would have been a completely different workout. For me, I could probably grip and rip and hold on a little more, but that's why we work on this stuff, because we're not as good on, we're proficient at some movements. So I'm actually using a C70 bar, so that's why if you see the blue 5s on the sides, it's a competition style bar. It's a little shorter for better grip on the bar, so that way I don't have to like line my hands up. I can just literally grab the ends of the bar and just grip and rip. And so right here I've done 2 sets of, oh sorry, got a call, but I'll call her back just in a little bit. But right here is my final set of 10, and so right here, it's one of those things, I was kind of feeling Fran lung even after the first round. Started getting pretty spicy, and so that's 25 right there. Try to do a short break, get back to it as soon as I can. If you can grip and rip some weight, this is a beautiful workout for you. That if you just a lot of power output, you just gotta grip and rip. This one's a really good one for you. So that was the first round, and so I think I did that just under 3 minutes. So right here I rest until the 8-minute mark. Shirt comes off, and now the pain train sets in big time. This set really hurt. This is where, if you pace appropriately the first round or not, I mean, you got to go hard on both. I mean, you can't avoid that. And so, you just got to you got to go hard, but also kind of smart at the same time. Actually, in between, I didn't get on video, but Gillian kind of came by and gave me a little bit of encouragement. He just wanted a good pet, I think. So right here, I knew sub 3 minutes probably wasn't going to be doable. I mean, my grip and my lungs were on fire, so I knew that probably wasn't going to happen. So what I decided to do, I was like, okay, I'm going to try and go 8, 8, 7, 7, and try and get it in under 4 minutes. And so that's what I wanted to do. The only thing I kind of regret is I think the first round of the second set, I think I went a little too conservative, because right here, I mean, you're going to see, because I rest here, and that was a good bit of rest right there. I think I went a wee bit conservative. I probably could have done like 10 right there, honestly, 10 snatches, because then that would have made the last little bit a little easier. But I'm gonna ask her if I can call her later in about 5 minutes. That's my lovely girlfriend Autumn. That I'm gonna call her tonight, but she's a lovely girl and I love her very much. So here we are. I think this is snatch number 9 and 10 right here on the second set of 30. And so I remember when I got to 12, I was like, okay, this is getting really painful. This is getting pretty real. I knew how to try and take control of my breaths as much as I could. If y'all ever did 20.1, it was 8 ground overhead, but most of us did snatches, and 10 bar facing burpees for 10 rounds. You remember how dirty that got, especially towards the 6th and 7th round, and you just kind of got to hold on. Now, granted, this is a different workout. The weight's heavier, so obviously you're not going to cycle it quite as fast. And so I'm actually coming out of the camera, but thankfully I kind of like peeked over like on one of my burpees. I was like, okay, I'm still in the camera, so I guess it's good enough. But I think from here on out, I'm going to try and stay a little bit better in the camera view and all that. So, oh, this is where it gets painful. So I think I'm at 16. So this is the final 14. This is just kind of like it felt like a boxing match almost, like a 4-round, just pain, suffering, just go for it kind of workout. So right here, I did 4, and I think right here, I was like, okay, I'm going to breathe, breathe, breathe. And I'm going to do 3 right here. And then I got to do that for 1 more round. And so, let's see here, 5, 6, and 7. And as you can see, like once I start getting tired, like my snatch form, like my feet go kind of wide, like almost starfishing it. And so, yeah, I mean, my rest is getting longer. These are getting really painful. In my burpees, I try to stay, I try to breathe at the top as much as I can. But I mean, at this point, I mean, this is getting pretty painful for sure. So right here, I got the final 7 snatches right here, and so I was like, all right, final 7. The pain's setting in, but it hurts. But I just kind of got to go for it. So there's 2, and so the snatches get a little ugly here. 3, kind of got to go starfishing it just a little bit. 4. I thought about going all 7 there, but I literally felt like I was going to fail a rep if I went. Probably could have gone to 5, but I don't think 6 and 7 were going to happen. So I was like, I might as well drop it now and try to make these as clean as I can. So there's 5, and get ready for the finish. There's 6. Next time I'll try and get the clock in the video. And there is 7. Boom. Collapse. That was a very, very painful workout. Definitely one of the more painful workouts I've done with Mayhem Athlete. So Drax the Destroyer, 30 power snatches at 135, 5 bar facing burpees on the minute, even at the 0 second mark. And then you rest at the 8-minute mark, and then you do it again 4 times. So it's a cumulative time. So if it took you 3 minutes the first time and then 3 minutes the second time, your score would be 6 minutes in total. So if you need a good program to look up, Mayhem Athlete is a wonderful program made by Rich Froning himself, and then some other world-class athletes that will get you to where you need to be. But yeah, give Drax the Destroyer a shot. Take care.